there, friends, and welcome to my channel. For those of you just tuning in, my name is Janet. I'm a part-time reseller on platforms such as eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. Today we're going to review my sales between Wednesday and today. Incredibly, I had only one on eBay, but I had 6 sales on Poshmark, which was crazy. And of those sales, 2 of them were very old items that I really am happy to get rid of. I'm trying to get rid of old inventory, things I sourced when I first started. It's been about a year, and trying to move in better items into my store. So let's get started. We're going to start with eBay. And on eBay, I sold this beautiful J. Crew dress. I sold this dress. I had it up for $45 and it sold for $38 to a best offer. And it's a gorgeous dress. You can see the print here. And I paid $7.99 plus 7% tax. So you guys can do the math, minus platform fees and all. I'm thinking about, I probably made about $24 on this item, which is great. I always want to try to keep my earnings above 15 if possible. Not every time that is possible, but that's my goal. And you're going to definitely see that on a couple of sales that they were almost shy from being negative, but I'm just glad I got rid of them and I wasn't negative. So, guys, if you're not selling items that are making you hundreds of dollars per sale, which actually that's the ideal thing, right? We'd all love that. As long as you're making that dollar bring you back another dollar, as they say, then you're good. So as long as you're not in the red, you are good. I think this is way too small for that. Oh, I think I need to order more of these medium-sized poly mailers. Ugh. Yeah. But anyways, let's go ahead and pack this up. From here, I'm going to just run over to the post office and drop these items off. And then come back home and post. I have a whatnot show, but honestly, I'm not sure if I want to do whatnot right now. I already have a lot on my plate, and we're going to use a blue thank you card. As I was saying, I already have a lot on my plate, and I have a lot of things to post and put up on the stores. So I'm not sure if I want to do whatnot right now. Maybe I'll do the show tomorrow and Sunday. I'm just starting on whatnot, so it's not like I have a huge following or anything, but we'll see. I don't know. I just thought I would add whatnot to get rid of like things that, I just don't want in my stores anymore and stuff like that. So we'll see how that goes. Man, am I out of those medium-sized poly mailers, or are these it? Oh no, these are it. So yeah, so we'll see. So anyways, first one up is the eBay, as I said. Oh, I almost forgot to put the little seal. I have these little thank you emblem seals, and they're so cute, and I love putting them on, even though they're sort of like difficult to unstick. But I think they look cute. It becomes like very overwhelming. I don't know if you guys could relate. You're doing YouTube and promoting your stores, and you're posting, and you're sourcing, and you're packaging. And I'm a single mom. I do this as a part-time, to help out with expenses for my son and stuff like that. And it gets very overwhelming. So this is going to Charlotte, North Carolina. And I put in the back of all my labels what each label belonged to. And that way I don't ship out to the wrong buyer, because that's a big mistake. The next one we're gonna do these Airtrex. I think this is how you say it. Airtrex sandals. These actually have an MSRP of $130. They're in really, really good condition. These sold on Poshmark. I think I had 50 for them, and they offered me 45. So that was a very reasonable offer, and I absolutely took it right away. And honestly, I posted them and they were gone in less than a week and a half. So great turnaround for these sandals, and especially now for the summer. If you guys have any summer items, dresses, sandals, now it's definitely the time to put them up, guys. Don't sleep on it. And I've actually started removing or ending sales with my winter items because I sort of want to redo those when the time is right. They were more from when I first started, and some of them have been sitting there, even though I think they are really good items. They've been sitting there for a little bit, and now that we're going to get into the hotter weather, it's just going to make it more difficult for them to sell. So I already have a box here. These sold on Poshmark. I could have used like a regular USPS box, but why am I going to use such a big box when they fit here perfectly fine? They fit like a glove. Love it. I don't even think I need to put, like, maybe I'll put like a little bit of the tissue paper on the top. Sorry about the noise. Just to give them like a little extra cushioning and in between. But honestly, they fit really lovely here. And I think I'm going to have to go and get my scissor, which is over there. Oh, I don't want to walk over there. Yeah, these were great. Oh yeah, and I did only get these for, I paid $9.99 for them plus tax. So it was like $10 and change. So definitely it was a great, I'm being lazy, a great purchase. I will definitely grab a pair of these again if I see them. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm being this lazy that I am not getting up to grab the scissor. Wow. Hopefully I don't stab my hand. But hey, if you don't have scissors, this is another way to get your tape opened. I don't recommend your teeth. That could be a little dangerous. We'll put another one on the top just to be safe. Doo-doo-doo. It works. It works. It's perfect. Well, there goes that pen. Will this one do the same thing? Oh no. Guys, I don't want to get up. Wow, this is pretty bad. It's okay. It's only one box. If I had to do several boxes, then yeah, I would have totally gotten up and gotten my scissors. But I don't want to walk all the way over there. I'm tired. I've been up since early in the morning under the sun. It was my son's graduation today, and they decided that we're going to do it outdoors without no awnings. I'm in Florida. The sun is freaking beaming hot. So these are going to shoes. It's the only pair I sold, so I didn't have to write like the name of the actual brand. But these are going, wow, to Port St. Lucie, Florida. Here we go. Port St. Lucie, Florida. Got yourself a nice pair of shoes. think I'm gonna... Yeah, that looks good. All right. Next one up. Let's go ahead and do these. These are some Free People shorts. I paid up a little bit for these. $13 to be exact. They're a size large. I did put them up a couple days ago and they sold for $29 on Poshmark. I made $23.50 after fees were taken off. So I made exactly $10, which I'm good with. I'm okay with that. It's a profit. So absolutely yes. I just realized that I didn't put like a little thank you card. Why is this being so difficult in the box? I hate these freaking silicone bags. I definitely like recording this way better. It's so much comfortable. My emblem. So far that J. Crew and those sandals have been the best sale. I made $10 on this one. I heard that from someone on YouTube. The job of $1 is to bring $8 home. I can't remember who it was. He's another reseller and he's like huge. I have to find him and let you guys know who he is. I really like watching his videos. He's very knowledgeable and shares a lot of great information. This is going to Orange, New Jersey. Then the next one is this Rising International top. Very hippie, boho looking kind of thing. It's got like a little hood with this tassel hanging off it. I got this a while ago and they offered me, what did they offer me? I think they offered like 18 and I just took it because I was ready to get rid of this. And my whole thing, my profits after platform fees and all that stuff were like 14 and change. I paid like $6 for this item, so I did not make much of a profit on it, but I made a couple dollars and I'm good with that as well. I got something out of my store that it was time for it to go to another place, and I am happy with that. You know, anything, $1, $2, $10, $30, whatever it is you bring in, it's going to give you room to grow your store and all that. So I'm sure we all know that already. I'm thinking of putting up some sort of sale for the weekend. Nothing big, you know, maybe 15%. Not sure. Or if I should just let people send offers. Because sometimes I feel that you put your store on sale and people still want a discount over your sale. So here's the label for it. Rising International. This is going to Bakersfield, California. The next item is another great sale, and it's sold on Poshmark. Well, the rest are on Poshmark. And it's this beautiful wool blend Talbot suit. And I actually paid $1 for this on Dollar Day. I got an offer for $35 and I said yes to it right away. I've had this for some months, not too long, but a couple of months. So $35, I think my profit after platform fees and everything was like $28. So I ended up making $27 on this sale, which is really, really good. Which is a great thing when you get low cost items. I feel like my house is such a mess. I have to take so many things to storage. And I really have to post. That's one of the reasons why I don't know if I want to do whatnot today. And this one is going to, you know what? I just realized something. Shoot. I think this is a Gymshark. I messed up my labels. God, I hate when this happens. This is why you need to pay attention. Now I'm gonna have to open this up, ruin this poly mailer. Thank God I caught it, because the Free People shorts, these are going to San Francisco, California. And I think I messed it up with the Gymshark for whatever reason, because I sold a pair of Gymsharks. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh my goodness. But am I glad that I got it. It's so important why you need to write what each label is going to, because it could save you a huge amount of work and headaches. And this was a Talbot suit. Make sure I grab the right thing. Jeez. Yeah, they're the Gymshark ones that I messed up. And this is going to Chesterfield, Virginia. Chesterfield, Virginia. All right, the next one I have is this beautiful, cute little ditzy floral blouse from Adriana Papel. This was also a $1 item. I think it was $1 or like $3 or something like that, but or maybe it was $5.99 and it had like 50% off, so it makes it like $3 and change, I think, right? Anyways, it sold for $15 on Poshmark. So I probably made about $7 off it, and I'm okay with that. I just posted this up a couple days ago, maybe a week. But it's a super cute little top. It's not linen, it's 100% polyester. If it were linen, that would be a different story. So, I mean, you know, most stores, they make their money out of bulk selling because they sell in thousands. And that's why they make all the money they make. So you guys need to remember that, you know, you need to move inventory out. Even if you're making a couple dollars, you're still making money. And you can reinvest that into a better item. This is not what I wanted to do. I swear, I am so confused today. It's been a day. And then the last ones we're going to pack, and I'm going to show you guys. And then I actually have to print the label out again because I almost did a big boo-boo. This one says Adriana Papel in the back. And this is going to Casey, South Carolina. And then the last one, there are these shark tights. They're actually pre-packaged already. I don't want to open them, but I've had these for a while. I think I literally only made like $2 off them. I was dying to get rid of them, so I'm good with it. They could leave, they could go, and that's it. I'm done and over with them. Time to move on. Time for better items. I did some sourcing, which I'll share with you guys in another video. Also, I want to add 2 other categories to my eBay store. I want to add farm core, like decor, like home decor. And I also want to add a kids section, but like babies, you know, like maybe, oh shoot, maybe like between, you know, newborns and like maybe 6 years old. And I also did some sourcing on those items just to try out and see what happens. So I will also share those items with you guys when I show you guys my thrift haul that I did the other day. And you guys can tell me what you think. But anyways, yeah, these were my items. I'm on my way to the post office now. Hopefully more items come in throughout the day. And I think I'm just going to post till about 6:30. See how I feel. If I'm too tired or if I still have a lot of posting to do, then I'm probably just going to cancel that Whatnot show and maybe try it tomorrow. But right now I'm not 100% focused on Whatnot. I'm more focused on my platforms because I think they sell better for me, at least. I know a lot of people make money on Whatnot, but you know, I'm still trying to navigate these waters and trying to get a grip of the platforms. I've only been doing this for a year. It sounds like a long time, but really it's not. These things take years to build, just like YouTube and everything else that has to do with social media. So you need to be patient, my friends. If you're wanting to be in reselling, there's a lot of competition out there. Make sure you guys are listening to YouTubes and learning from the more experienced resellers and what they're doing to help you out. You don't necessarily need to do what they're doing because everyone's store and business runs differently, and perhaps you sell something that they're not selling as quickly as you are. It all really depends. So just be patient with yourself and give yourself a pat on the back every time you have a sale and every time you find a great item. Bye. Catch you here next time.